Good day, my beautiful, phenomenal people. Dawn Spirit here. Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to my channel once again. So this video is about how to cleanse and clear your Moldavite. Yes. I remember when I first found out about Moldavite, I've been into crystals and Tetites and spirituality. You know, I grew up that way. I've been like that all my life, but more so in the 80s more than anything was when I was actually introduced to crystals. And I fell off it for a while, left off the spiritual path for a minute, and then went right back onto it again. Never totally disconnecting, but just not as much as into crystals and so forth. But these last few years, I've been even more into them more now than I ever have been. So let me start with how I cleanse and charge my Moldavite. Now, everyone has their own way of doing it, but do know the number one rule is never cleanse your Moldavite with sea salt water. Any type of salt water. No sea salt water, because it will ruin it. And Moldavite is actually glass. It's a Tetite. It's not a stone, even though it may look like one. I have a few pieces here that I purchased for a website, and I wear, a lot of people ask me what am I wearing around my neck. I'm wearing two pieces of Moldavite, actually three. But some people can't handle just one. And some people can't be around one at first. They have to gradually get used to it. I never had that challenge, knock on infinity. I guess I'm a tough female, so I can, you know, I feel the energy. Sometimes I feel tingling in my hands and my feet. I had two bad reactions from it a couple of times, and when I did it, I took it off immediately, but it healed me immediately as soon as I put it back on. That's the wonderful thing about Moldavite. It's the Tetite or crystal, whatever you want to call it, the gift that keeps on giving. And so these are a few pieces that I have. I've sold quite a few, but look how this is how they look up close. See, like you can see through. It's like glass. Let's show you another piece. See? That's what it looks like. When you see it looks dark until you put it up against light, then you can really see through it. It's another piece. And these pieces are on my website, but you can purchase from anyone, but I put an authentic certificate with mine. So I stand behind mine. Mine are not made. They're not fake. They come from Czechoslovakia. Okay? So what I normally do with my Moldavite, and like I can put my hands on it and I'm fine with it. I hold on to them at night. Sometimes I may even sleep with mine on. It doesn't affect me. But however, not everyone can handle it like that. It could take them to another dimension, or like my ears always ring. Constantly ring when I'm around, and I'm around a lot of crystals right now. I just came from seeing my jeweler, so I get a lot of education from him as well, and I do my research too. So anything pertaining to any types of crystals or stones, do your homework, do your own personal homework. Okay, knowledge is golden. So do not clean with sea salt water, but these are the other ways that you can cleanse it. I have shungite oil here, which is a cleansing oil, or selenite oil, or any type of oil that cleansing oil that you may have. You can cleanse your Moldavite with it, and you would basically take it. But I Reiki and cleanse it prior to selling them to my customers put in their order. I'll cleanse it again, even though I cleanse the items and chant with them and give them Reiki and all that prior to putting them on my website. I do it again after the person purchases it and with their intentions that I'm sending them home to that person, to a new home. So I really, you know, anything you have should always show love for it, because it'll love you back. And but what I do is I'll take an oil for cleansing, or you got one for healing. You can just take it. See, so the right hand is for sending, and the left hand is for receiving. Sending, receiving. Okay? Left hand receiving, right hand sending. So you would take three in the palm of your hand, and you would put the Moldavite. See, which one am I going to do? Put this one. You take the Moldavite, place in your hand, and just rub it in your hand, telling it, oh, I'm so happy to be with you. Whatever comes to your mind, you're cleansing, and I'm cleansing you of all lower vibrations, anything that need to be cleansed. I'm charging you, actually, because there's always a cleansing stone, a healing stone, but you're going to charge it from all the other stuff that's been attached to this Moldavite, and you're just going to hold it, say a prayer with it with the right hand. You're going to breathe in for 3 seconds, hold it for 4, exhale out of your mouth. So you're taking the negative energy. Breathe in for 3 seconds, hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. So when you breathe in, you want to push your stomach out and fill it as much air you can for the 3 seconds. You're going to hold it for 4 seconds, and you're going to sink your stomach and exhale. So you're breathing in good energy, releasing lower vibrations. So any lower vibrations gone into this crystal, this tektite, you're taking it out of that. And my hand is so warm right now. This hand is so warm. Okay? And then after I hold it and say what I wanted to do, I talk to it, thank you for helping me, whatever you want to say to it. And then you're going to take it in your left hand. And it feels like a heartbeat almost a little bit. Just a real slight, subtle beat in my hand, my left hand. So I'm receiving its energy. I'm doing a healing technique. I'm doing a cleansing and a healing technique all at the same time. Okay? So that's one way you can clean your Moldavite. Okay? What's another way? I take notes all the time. Because a lot of the stuff I already know, but I always learn something extra new about it, and I love sharing information. So this is exciting for me. I'm like a kid in a candy store. The Palo Santo and the sage. You can use sage. Okay, I think white sage or whatever type of sage that resonates with you to cleanse it, because sage is very potent. It will get rid of it. If you use sage, make sure you open up your windows so you don't set off the smoke detector. And then also any energy you want released out, you want it to go out your home. Or my favorite Palo Santo. Okay, you just light it like this, get it going. I did a video on Palo Santo. We'll have Palo Santo. Actually, we do have it on our website now. I'm going to be putting some other items that I just got from my jeweler on the website. So anything that I get is customly made from my store, from my jeweler. He personally knows me. And I love going to his place of business and shopping. He loves selling me stuff because he knows how eccentric I am and how I am about crystals. And he says that I have this kind of energy that, you know, attracts people to me, and he really loves my energy. He's an older gentleman, and I love, he's got a great family, beautiful home, and home office, and he made some pendulums that I'm going to post on my website too, but I'll show you one of them, because I wanted you to see the energy from the Moldavite with the pendulum. But you take the Moldavite, take the, the Palo Santo, and the Moldavite, and just hold it and smudge it, just like so. When I do mine, I usually always do it, you know, with my Reiki symbols. You know, I do my Reiki symbols on them and stuff, and I chant them and so forth, giving them all the energy and the love that it needs. So you could do Palo Santo, or you could do the Palo Santo sticks, or any type of incense sticks that you want to cleanse it with or charge it. And then after I do all the cleansing, I follow it up. I follow it up with Moldavite incense that I got, okay? We also have Moldavite incense on our website as well. We're on Etsy, and I have a website, queendawnspirit.com. Queen, Queen, Dawn, D-A-W-N, Spirit, S-P-I-R-I-T.com, all right? Or my email, which is dawnspiritek@gmail.com. So getting back to this, or you can cleanse your Moldavite in the sunlight, but you have to be very, very careful, because you don't want it, the sunlight will bleach them. Okay, so you don't want to sit in the sun more than 15 minutes if you're going to sit in the sun. All right. What else? or the moonlight, or the new moon, okay? Get the new moon energy sitting on your windowsill. If you're going to use it, always pair it up with a silver cord. I include a black cord with all mine, but, you know, get yourself a silver cord, and definitely you want to try to do a gold. If you purchase from me, I include cages with my Moldavite, but if you purchase from someone else, from another distributor, make sure that, make sure you get a nice cage for it, okay? What else? Or you can lay it on selenite. I have a selenite block, so whenever, selenite place, so whenever I get, and you can get these on Amazon. I bought this from my jeweler, but, cause he makes selenite plates and stuff like that. He's actually going to make me a set. I can't wait. So I can, cause when you place food on these or anything, it makes your food taste so much better because it cleanses all the energy from it, the lower vibration. Or I'll just sit it next to a selenite stick like this. I have something like this by our bed, and I put all my jewelry, any crystals or anything I'm wearing, I put it to the side by the selenite before I go to bed, most of them. But most times I sleep with my Moldavite for the most part. And what else? Or a singing bowl. If you have a singing bowl, you don't have to get a singing bowl, but if you have one, you want to raise, after you cleanse, you want to raise a vibration. Have a couple of them. I'm not like my girl Chocolate Yoga. I gotta put you guys on to her website. I'm gonna put her website down below. Her name is Faatima, and she's a client of mine and a wonderful, phenomenal queen. Her energy is so amazing, and I attend her Sunday sessions, yoga sessions, via remote sessions, because she's on the West Coast and I'm on the East Coast. But she has these humongous bowls. These are my little babies. But she got humongous bowls, and she's so talented. So I'm going to make sure that I think her name is Chocolate Yoga on YouTube. But I'll post it down below. I'll post her website down below. She's an amazing queen. And I've learned about some other crystals, too, from a very dear friend, queen of mine, Queen Nkanyezi. And you guys know she does the Ancestor Water. And that queen is out of this world. She's absolutely phenomenal. But I've learned some things from her, too, in the past few years. And like a few other people, you know. But, you know, caring is sharing. Sharing is caring, rather. Okay? So this is what I usually do with my singing bowls. So I usually... Oh, don't want to hit them together because they're very fragile. So like any of my crystals, anything I bring in the house and I want to raise the vibration, like if I'm doing candle ritual, I do the same thing with my crystals, candles, anything that I want to elevate, anything I bring in this home and I want to amplify it after I cleanse it, I use my singing bowls. These are one of the many ways of blessing other than Reiki. And I can like feel the energy coming up like that. Or you can use this. And this is one of the other ways that I charge Moldavite. And that's pretty much it. Let me show you how these pendulums I just got from my jeweler that I'm going to actually put on the website. And they're all going to be charged and cleansed like I do everything else. Which one am I going to pick? I'll pick the carnelian. It's kind of... No, I'm going to use that one. I'll pick up another one. Let's see. Let's do the amethyst. It's not tangled up. So whenever you use a pendulum, make sure you cleanse it because everything is energy, guys. Remember that. Maybe I'll spray it my Palo Santo spray instead so I don't have to light it. Okay. So... anything you use spiritual, make sure you cleanse it because you don't want to pick up no passing energies or lower vibrational energies. So you have to be careful, especially at night. Okay? So, See how the pendulum works. I'm going to lay my arm down here. This thing is going crazy. It's actually like, see, I'm not moving my hand. Let me do it again because I want y'all to see I'm not moving my hand. So hold on. Let's sit it down here. And I'm going to bring it up. I'm not going to move my hand. Try to keep my hand still. Hold on, let me try it again. One more time. But I just want you to see how the pendulum works. See, this is how the pendulum. So I use pendulums for yes and no questions. If I want to pick a particular crystal out, I'll put the pendulum over top of the crystal to see if that crystal's for me. The way I program it is if it goes from left and right, it's no. If it goes back and forth, it's yes. But look at that baby, how it's moving. I'm going to do another one real quick. I don't know who it is, but someone with the letter P, it just popped up in my head. I got a message saying that they're on their way. I don't know who that is. The first name or last name, the first initial P. They're on their way. Sooner they'll be there quicker than you think. I don't know who this message is for, but that's what the Spirit is telling me. This one is doing the same thing. So these pendulums, they answer, and they're always on point for me anyway. They answer yes or no questions to the T. So you get the gist. So I'm going to have some of these on the website. I'll be putting them on the website this week. If you don't see it, message me on my website. Message me telling me that you're interested in the pendulums. I'm going to have all kinds. I have carnelian, what's it? Moss agate, aventurine, and there's a couple of other ones, but they're really, really, really beautiful. An amethyst, and of course, I only have one amethyst and one clear crystal. But these pendulums were made for my company, for my business. My jeweler told me about them, and he was like, "Come and get them." And then he also, this is what I use for my REIKI sessions. One of my REIKI sessions. And the other day, I had to go visit a family member, and they were very ill. And my jeweler had sold me one of these that he had made, and I used them on a very ill family member. And when I got home, I guess the energy in it was too much for it. For some reason, like something just pulled it out of my hand, and it just crashed to the ground and shattered in a million pieces. So I called him really upset, and I was like, "Remember the one I brought from you?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Well, do you have any more?" He's like, "Yeah, I think you need to buy 2 this time." So he made me 2. He polished them and everything. I'm telling you, I feel so blessed to be connected to this guy, this jeweler. He is just amazing. So now I got 2. So I'll leave one in home, and I'll have one that I travel with. And I always cleanse these as well. Remember, I cleanse all my tools. All right, guys? So I want to thank you for joining this video. I just wanted to share that information with you about how to cleanse your Moldavite. Because when I found out that you can't cleanse it with salt water, it shocked the daylights out of me. I was like, oh my goodness. Luckily, I hadn't done that yet. But, you know, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Put a comment down below. And if you've got any additional information that you can share, I would love to hear it. We all do. Sharing is caring. And make sure that like I said, if there's something on my website that you don't see and you want, contact me, message me, and I will check with my jeweler or my other distributors and find out, and I'll find it for you. But what I do, I love what I sell. I love what I do. I love everything about spirituality. I'm on the right path. This is where I want to be, and I'm still learning. So, you know, this is fun for me. So I just want you guys to have a phenomenal, amazing day and know that I love you. I really do. When I say I love you, I truly do. And I'm thanking you for connecting to me. I am part of your journey. You are part of mine. But in closing, I got to send you some Reiki energy. Come on in. Come on. I'm sending you love, joy, happiness, and peace and prosperity. Releasing all lower vibrations out of your life and transforming it into positive energy. Releasing all poverty and transforming it into prosperity into your life. May you meet your twin flame. Anything that was taken from you or out of your life may be replaced with bigger and better. Ashe, 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 ashe. Dawn Spirit here. Peace out. I love you. Make this your best day. You're so beautiful. You're phenomenal. You're amazing. You're great. You're grand.